The five families are the biggest mystery for the FBI. Each family has their own set of crimes, and the FBI has been trying to crack them for years. There are many theories out there, but no one has been able to come up with a sure solution. This video will introduce you to the five families and their biggest mysteries. It will also provide some theories on what could have happened, but be aware that these are still just theories. The Gambino Family. The Gambino family is one of the five families that make up the American mafia. And for many years, their biggest mystery was the murder of John Gotti Jr.'s father, John Gotti Sr. Gotti Sr. was the head of the Gambino family and was known as the Teflon Don because he was able to evade conviction for years. But in 1992, he was finally convicted of murder, racketeering, and other crimes. A year later, he was sentenced to life in prison. On June 10, 2002, Gotti Jr.'s brother Peter called him to tell him that their father had been killed in prison. Gotti Jr. rushed to the prison, but it was too late. His father had been killed by another inmate.
Killing someone.
The murder has never been solved, and it's one of the biggest mysteries of the Gambino family. If you're curious about the biggest mysteries of the Lucchese crime family, then keep watching. With plenty of scandals, conspiracies, and unsolved cases over the years, there's plenty to learn about this notorious mafia family. So keep watching to find out the truth and uncover the biggest mysteries of the Lucchese crime family. The Genovese Family. The Genovese family is one of the five families that make up the American mafia. It's also the family with the most mystery surrounding it. What's the biggest mystery about the Genovese family? That's a difficult question to answer because there are so many of them. But if we had to pick one, we'd say it's their links to the Cosa Nostra, or a Sicilian mafia. The Genovese family has always been close to the Sicilian mafia, and they've been accused of working with them. But despite years of investigations, no definitive proof has ever been found.
We found nothing.
This mystery has confounded law enforcement for decades and remains one of their biggest headaches to this day. The Lucchese Family. The fourth biggest mystery is the Lucchese family's most notorious unsolved crime. In 1977, Carmine the Snake Persico ordered the murder of a mid-level mob boss that went unsolved for decades. It wasn't until 2019 that the FBI finally cracked the case and arrested a suspect in Vermont. The murder remains unsolved to this day, and it is still a huge headache for the FBI. It is believed that Persico had a personal beef with the victim, leading to the killing. But exactly why remains a mystery. The FBI has not been able to uncover any clear motive or any evidence confirming who actually committed the crime. What's even more remarkable is that this case remained open for over 4 decades before anyone noticed it was linked to such a powerful New York crime family. The brutality of this unsolved crime has sent chills down people's spines and demonstrates just how powerful the Lucchese family has been in recent decades. Keep watching to find out about some of the biggest mysteries surrounding the Colombo crime family, another of the five families. From the unsolved murders of members to the secrets of its inner workings, you won't want to miss learning more about the notorious Colombo crime family.
A big-time crime family.
The Gambino Family. Perhaps the most mysterious unsolved crime to come out of the Gambino family is the disappearance of Joe Massino. Massino was the head of the family when he suddenly vanished in 2003. Considered a fugitive for years, Massino was not seen or heard from until 2011, when he was arrested in New Jersey and sentenced to life in prison. What makes this mystery so strange is that no one knows exactly what happened to Massino during those 8 years he was missing. Was he hiding? Was he kidnapped? Or did some other crime family have something to do with his disappearance? Unfortunately, it looks like these questions may never get answered. Despite investigations and interrogations, none of the top 5 families have been able to shed any light on what happened to Massino during his mysterious absence.
And his mysterious absence.
The Colombo Family. The Colombo crime family is one of the most notorious crime families in America. And there's one particular unsolved case that has had the FBI scratching their heads for years: the disappearance of 2 members of the Colombo family. In early 2008, 2 men associated with the Colombo family, John Magliocco and Carmine Agnello, suddenly vanished without a trace. To this day, authorities have not been able to uncover any clues or leads in their disappearance. This case is still classified as a missing persons case by the NYPD and FBI, but many believe these men met with foul play at the hands of their own family. With no new information coming to light, it looks like it could remain one of New York's biggest unsolved mysteries to come.
Biggest unsolved mystery.
So, there you have it. The top 5 most mysterious crime families in New York. Each of these families has its own unique story and secrets that the FBI has yet to solve. While it's unclear whether they will ever be brought to justice, it's fascinating to take a look at the clues that have been left behind and try to piece the puzzles together. There's more about the crime families and the union called the Teamsters to learn. Find out in our special video covering them even further than we have in this video. You'll certainly learn more.